Welcome back. So, justice, strength, and health. I'm surprised that justice is the guy who doesn't lose approval there. I did not fail the persuade check, by the way, with Sigrun, nor with justice.
Watch for their blood.
Yet I still lost 10 approval.
On it.
The children are coming. Oh shit.
I'm on it. Oh, I'm gonna get.
Okay.
It will be done.
Let's keep moving. Did I activate that? Yes, I have.
Right.
No, you don't. Not on my fucking watch.
If you insist.
Armed and dangerous. Ready.
Ready and ready. Did I?
Come on, kill it. Shit, Duran's about to die.
You or me, and it is gonna be me.
They're all dead.
May your gods have mercy on you.
For you will not. Yeah. Just waiting for a bit of HP regeneration and mana and stamina regeneration as well. This is the first time I've actually played Awakening with the improved atmosphere mod. It's a lot more challenging actually than all my runs, than all my other runs. Shit, really? Talk about getting gangbanged. Okay, you want to fight?
Very well.
How about that?
I am the light of the day.
Duran's doing alright. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck on your feet again, Sigrun. Okay. Okay. Going down. And down. More of them. Oh, that's awesome, isn't it?
Right.
No, 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 no. not survive that kind of damage. Now, at the end, however. Now, just need to unlock that chest there. Crystal. Good. Use them.
Right away.
One. Not sure if I have them all.
I'm on it.
No, I don't. Okay, that's one. Alright.
As you command.
Oh, need one more. Where was it?
Of course.
That leads into the lair. Into her lair. Might have missed. Yeah, I did miss. I guess that flesh pod right there. No, I didn't actually. Where is it? Not there. Let's go up. See if there's anything I missed up there. I really don't want to go through all these fucking corpses. Oh. There we go. That's it. All these spells unlocked. Yes, there is one that stuns all of them. There's a powerful inferno. Blast a single target with fire. And the Tower of Healing. Very useful. Nice place, by the way. So it's all very linear when you consider everything here. Oh. Dumbass. Use the crystal before you go in, I guess. Yeah. Yes, I can't go back. Nice. Huh. Though I guess it might not be necessary. If I have to fight for old Darkspawn again, I'll just say fuck it. Whatever. Come on. Screw it. Don't need a healing spell anyway. I have a ton of fucking potions. I should be able to deal with the mother somewhat easily. I don't know how easy that will be, but we'll see. We shall see. Hello, mother. Ready to die?
Now the pieces fall into place. The Grey Warden comes, the instrument of the Father. Oh, and the Father, he is but a shadow. Oh, how my children protect me. How they love me.
I have told you many times, Mother. I am not the Father. I am simply the Architect.
It does not change what you are. You took away that beautiful music. Left us with nothing.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. I am truly sorry.
What's done is done.
Ah, but perhaps the Warden would like to hear how it was that the Father began the Blight. You want the source of the Archdemon? The one who brought all our kind to the surface? Here he is!
I don't care. In fact, as a
I
dwarf,
was
I favor
correct.
it.
All of these creatures are irredeemable fiends.
Ah, there it is then. Unfortunate. I did find the old god Athemiel, but I did not wish another blight. I attempted my joining ritual. My hope was that this would free all Darkspawn, unravel the curse from its source. Alas, I was unlucky.
Enough.
However you feel about what I have done, the Mother is mad. She cannot be allowed to...
Begone, Shadow! You cannot harm the mother any more than you already have.
And now the hero is alone. Oh, the mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
You are going to fucking die.
I put a dagger with your name on it. Grant me strength.
Not be stopped.
My magic is at your command.
Shit.
Only one shall stand.
Oh, crap, crap, crap. Come on, Villain. Come on.
Time. Press the attack.
Shit. Well. Let's get the fuck back. No.
Yes. To battle!
Must kill tentacles. Giant fucking tentacles. Must. Oh shit.
Let's get started.
You call this a fight? Let's go.
On your guard!
Okay. Kill the children. Oh shit. There's a lot of them.
Oh, I'm gonna get
You had it!
Who's up for? Nice finish,
No! Run. Getting fucked over. They're eating me, chewing me alive. Come on. Give me a fucking breathing space. No, I can't deal with this. Yeah. Have to watch Duran self more. Eh. I'm gonna save the spells until last, when all fucking hell breaks loose with all those children. Once you kill those children though, it does become much more manageable.
It was a mistake to free you. It has left you with madness. My hope was that...
Goodbye. Always turning up where they're not wanted.
Uh-huh.
As you done.
Fear is your weakness!
Of the dead. Ready.
What the hell just happened with all her mana?
Right away. Yes. Very well.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action. Never.
Oh, come on, fuck off.
This should be easy enough.
Guide my arm.
Okay. Greater health potion. On the run as well.
This should be easy enough. On it.
My magic is at your command.
Okay.
Only one shall stand. Let's make this quick, shall
Go,
we?
go, go. All hell is gonna break loose.
You call this a fight?
Victory! Forward! Next!
Wait. Damn you. Idiots.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action!
Die, you fucking monster.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
You wish.
As you wish. You are nothing.
Strength is left. So tired.
Go, go, go.
So tired. No mercy!
Get you.
At least she's stunned for now.
Energy.
A second to breathe. Oh shit.
My strength is waning.
Mine is you.
Damn it. Go, go, Sigrun.
Rising more dying, blast you!
Come on, kill it. There we go. Well, we have won. The mother is killed. And an alliance has been struck with the architect, for what that's gonna be worth. After the death of the mother, the remaining Darkspawn forces scattered and fled back into the deep roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. The architect apparently kept his word, gathering his remaining disciples to follow the rest of their kind back underground. Those Grey Wardens in other nations were appalled to hear of the architect's continued existence, but were unable to track him down despite years of effort. Some within the Order have claimed that the architect's survival guarantees another Blight, and yet the deep roads have lately been quieter than any can recall. Most have resignedly decided that it is now in the Maker's hands. Word of the Great Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. When the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year, Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aidan and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. The Darkspawn messenger, set free after joining the wardens in the Battle of Amaranthine, struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked but limping figure who aided travelers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. Although the war devastated many farms than Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farm holders developed a certain reverence for the warden commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Vigil's keep stood alone against a horde Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. But the sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder an ogre could throw. The Vigil's soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen Darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held one night, then two, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The keep developed an almost mythic reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the pilgrim's path. But prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. Peace allowed the wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's keep bore a capable army with wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Valdric Galvanok stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Dark whispers of a conspiracy against the wardens fell silent after a rash of accidents and disappearances culminated in the apparent suicide of Ban Esmeralda. The nobles of Amaranthine remained dutiful. Some even suggest they were cowed into submission. Exactly. Among the many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age, a sheep herder turned soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually founded an order of knights that lasted 1,000 years. The commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was boldly stolen by the Antivan Crows. Wait, what? The blade changed many hands thereafter, with some master swordsmen pursuing the weapon their entire lives. Some claim that this legendary blade has had a life of its own, and that its power is steadily growing. Dworkin Glavanok further refined his lyrium sand explosives, but left the warden's employ after Quinari mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the dwarven bombardier took his secrets with him, the learned say he left clues for others to follow in his footsteps. The Vigil soldiers, wearing the distinctive silverite armor that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Valana and the Architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Kal Herol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to discover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Taig. Eventually House Selmy decided that Kal Herol was too important to be abandoned. At the tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Kal Herol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Kal Herol was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. As promised, Valdric and Dworkin presented Orzammar's shaper to the stone marker that told of how Calherol's castles had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. The commander of the Grey was invited to Orzammar as a guest of honor at a feast commemorating the defenders of Calherol. The Shaper read the names of the castles of the marker, then presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone, as befitted warriors of their stature. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly, settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the Vale was still thin and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthier merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously afterwards. The mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. The survivors of the siege of Vigil's Keep hailed Anders and his magic for holding back hundreds of the assaulting Darkspawn. In the ensuing victory celebration, the men dragged the mage to the fire to engage him in a drinking contest. Anders lost. Not surprising. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages. But when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. Ever after, the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Valana never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her dwarven culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. Valana's interaction with the Grey Wardens changed her opinion of humankind significantly. Shortly after the Mother's defeat, the Darkspawn stragglers who still remained on the surface attacked the human village. Valana was the only warden nearby and defended the village single-handedly. She did not sneer once. Years later, on an expedition into the deep roads, Valana took off on her own after saying she had seen Sarani in the shadows. The other wardens searched for her, but she was truly gone. Nathaniel managed to survive the battle at Vigil's Keep, leading a spirited defense in the last minutes to protect his family's home. That ferocity inspired many of his fellow soldiers, who hoisted him to their soldiers and paraded him around the courtyard when the battle was done. Over the next years, Nathaniel dedicated himself to the Order and to clearing the blemishes on his family's name. After saving Fergus Coastland from bandit attack, a portion of Amaranthine was returned to the house. Nathaniel passed the holding to Delilah's son, and when a new castle was eventually built there, a statue of Nathaniel was erected in the courtyard. Justice served the Grey Wardens for many years, remaining in touch with Ara, the widow of Kristoff. She grew uncomfortable with the body's decay, however, and the day she told Justice she could see him no longer was the day he left the Order. Justice wished his comrades well, then Kristoff's body slumped to the ground dead. Ara finally had a body to mourn. If the spirit itself remains alive, it has not shown itself. Although Sigrun seemed intent on leaving for her calling, departing for the deep roads to finish what she started in Calherol, the Warden Commander had a knack for finding important and absolutely urgent things to occupy the dwarf. And so Sigrun delayed her long walk into the darkness for several decades, even though she never stopped cracking jokes about needing to throw herself at death. At Vigil's Keep, Ogren rallied a last-minute defense of the gate, taking on two ogres simultaneously to allow others time to regain the courtyard. He eventually passed out from blood loss, and when he awoke weeks later, nobody was more surprised than he to discover he had been credited as a hero. Ogren continued to regale young warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than lift another mug, actually. At the warden's commander urging, Ogren took more active role in his child's life. He visited Felsi often and wrote letters which the Warden Commander graciously proofread nearly every week. As for the savior of Ferelden, he did not remain as commander of for the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern. The Blight well and truly over. It was time for him to move on. Some claim the commander headed west into Orlais, chasing after the dark-haired sorceress who had fought alongside him during the Blight. Whether he found her or not, he certainly did not return to Vigil's Keep. And that has been it. My throat is kind of sore for reading all of that. Yeah. And that's Awakening. The best Dragon Age game, in my opinion, considering what it's competing against. Well, Dragon Age 2 is shit. Dragon Age Origins is kind of okay in its own way. Story-wise, I'd say it's okay. It's not great or amazing or anything like that. It's just okay. A solid game. That's what I call Origins for most part, story-wise. Gameplay, shit. Period. There's no going around that. And Awakening is also shit gameplay-wise, ultimately, though I think it, in some ways it's a lot worse than Origins, in other ways it's an improvement. Anyway, that has been it. Dragon Age 2 will not come for a while. You know what, I want to take a break from Dragon Age. This is exhausting for me. It's also very, very boring because I know everything in these games. I have spent years of my life arguing on BSN about the various lore issues, about characters, about the problems of the game series and all of that. So I am very familiar with the series. Thus, you know, it's very boring to replay these games when you know absolutely everything, unless the games are excellent, which frankly they're not. Anyway, that has been it. Far Cry 3. Gonna continue that and that. I know what I'm gonna start. We shall see. Costin here, signing out. Thank you for watching, and if you really like the walkthrough, feel free to donate. As I have stated several times already, donation money gets spent on equipment. What I'm looking to buy right now is actually what I'm actually looking to do right now is reduce the background static from that you guys hear in my videos. My room is mostly silent, it's just my PC is very loud, so I'm trying to get a silent PC essentially, though that does cost money. Anyway, Costin here, signing out.